There's one sentence I hear more than any other in this work. I know what I'm supposed to do, I'm just not a patient person. People say it like a confession. It's almost always false, and I can usually prove it inside 10 minutes. Let me tell you about a man I'll call Marcus. In 2019, Marcus bought a global index fund and told his wife it was a 30-year decision. He sold it in March 2020, bought back in August higher. In 2021, he switched into a thematic fund because that fund was up 60%. Sold it in 2022, then crypto, then cash. 4 strategies in 5 years. See, he said, no patience. Then, almost as an aside, he mentioned the house deposit. Separate account, automatic transfer, 2nd of every month since 2017. 9 years. He had never once touched it. Not in March 2020, not in 2022. He didn't even offer it as an achievement. Same man, same brain, same 5 years. One account he couldn't leave alone for a year, and one he hadn't looked at in 9. That is not a man with no patience. And there's a study that explains him almost exactly. In 2022, a team ran the Marshmallow test in 2 countries. 80 children in Japan, 58 in the United States, all around 5. But they ran it twice. Once where the reward was food, once where it was a wrapped gift. The Japanese children waited a median of 15 minutes for the food, the entire window. For the gift, 4.5 minutes. The American children did the exact opposite, 3.5 minutes for the food, 14.5 for the gift. Same task, same age, reversed results. Japanese children grow up waiting until everyone is served before anyone eats. American children grow up waiting until the birthday to open the box. Each group was patient where waiting was already a habit. Patience isn't a quantity you have, it's a habit you have in some places and not others. Now the second piece, and this one is sharper. In 2013, Celeste Kidd and her colleagues added a step before the marshmallow. They made each child a small promise. I'll come back with better art supplies. For half the children, she came back with them. For the other half, empty-handed with an apology. Then the marshmallow. The children who'd been let down waited 3 minutes and 2 seconds. The children whose promise was kept waited 12 minutes and 2 seconds, 4 times longer. Same room, same marshmallow. The only thing that changed was whether the last promise had been honored. So the first group weren't weak. They were correct. If the adult in the room breaks promises, eating the marshmallow now is the right move. They were running an accurate forecast. Walter Mischel, who built the original test, spent his last years objecting, that iconic story is upside down wrong, that your future is in a marshmallow. The most active fifth of brokerage households studied earned 11.4%. The market returned 17.9%. Patience is not automatically rewarded. Japan's Nikkei closed at a record in 1989. It did not close above that level again until 2024, 34 years. Patience is not loyalty to a holding. That is stubbornness. It only pays when aimed at a diversified system with a rule inside it. 1. Stop asking yourself to wait and let the system wait for you. Move to automatic enrollment. Participation goes from 37% to 86%. So choose it deliberately once while you're calm. You'll probably never touch it again. 2. Make the promise checkable. 3. Build a habit, not a resolution. Automate the transfer, delete the app, review twice a year. Marcus doesn't need to become a patient man. He already is one. Automate and the adherence takes care of itself. I'm Benis Kumar Moses. If that was useful, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.